From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Here we go.
We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now Rubio. Down low. Here's Williamson. Connects on the 9-footer. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Morant drives in. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Rubio heading to the hoop. Adams trying to free himself up. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
The assist.
So what a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
And here's Valanciunas. Adams defending. Here is Rubio. Back to Ingram. 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Young legs. Ingram getting off the ground before the D can react.
Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Brooks with no one around. Nice spin off the left rim and in. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Williamson. Back to Rubio. Takes the 13-footer. 4 seconds left. And Williamson with the layup.
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson can do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Jackson Jr.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Assist goes to.
This is the aggressiveness Jackson provides. Give him the right positioning, he'll finish with strength.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Rubio. Now Valanciunas. Clock at 4. And here's Ingram from the arc. Kicks it out to Rubio. 3-pointer. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Out to Ingram. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Pelicans trailed by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Jackson.
With good anticipation and instincts, Jackson, he's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And coming up. High school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Now, here's Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he recovers it. Pass to Williamson. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Ingram.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. It's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Here's Morant. Here's Bane. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Mr. Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Here's Bane. Morant with it. All sorts of time. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive coverage.
Ingram with it. Brooks covering. Williamson outside. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. And it's Brooks in the corner. Morant outside. Adams.
Timeout.
And Adams with the slam.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And if you're wondering if John Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Outside, Jones. Valanciunas inside. And that one drops.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
That's his first personal foul.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett.
Grizzlies substitute.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Morant missing. Pelicans trailed by 7. To the middle. Denied by Morant.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Payne for three. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
And the Grizzlies lead by 10. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
Valanciunas, good.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Here's Morant. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Driving to the basket. And Graham throws it down hard.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About two-thirds of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Pelicans trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Valanciunas. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Adams, some nice D. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019
Shooting
draft,
for Memphis.
Morant, rise beyond his years.
Both free throws good from Morant. And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 7. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Reliable at executing in screen and rolls. Valanciunas, he excels at taking what he sees in these sets.
Pass to Bain. Brooks from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brooks has got 8.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
The shot's good from Hayes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Bain. And that one is hammered home.
Assisted by...
Ooh, the vision, the ability to throw every type of pass. I mean, Morant's already reached an elite level as a playmaker.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Valanciunas. Adams defending. No good from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. And finished off by Morant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Inside, Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Here's Bain. Floats it up there for Morant. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Pelicans trailed by 13.
D'Anthony Melton. Tyus Jones.
And here is Graham. Pass to Barrett. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Anderson. Taken away by Hayes. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Pass to Conchar. To the paint. It's stolen by Barrett. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 5 now.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Jones for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, that's just a lucky break for deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And Hayes throws it down.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Out left to the wing. Down low. Here's Tillman. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Barrett. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. Barrett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
Now Melton. Barrett covering. Here's Tillman. Out to the right wing. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Conchar. And it's off from three-point range. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Jones with the bounce pass.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Williamson double team. Yep, it counts. And that's now 10 points for Zion Williamson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Jones. Takes it inside. On the wing, Jones. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 9. Poke loose. Pass to Williamson. To the inside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Tries again. Now here's Graham. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Williamson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Melton. The baseline jumper goes down. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. If you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have a game. You got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively, inside and outside. Think about it, think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have a complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. This is unbelievable.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
And Adams with the slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Rubio. Unable to get that one. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Bain. Morant outside. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
8 points for Jaren Jackson.
Ja Morant.
Great to see Jackson doing damage. An effective offensive player who knows his strengths.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Adams trying to free himself up.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Ja Morant.
Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Back to Rubio. Inside, Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Pass to Bain. Fires the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He keeps working on the three-point line. I mean, that's his third triple of the game, first in the quarter.
Rubio right side. To the inside. Graham surveying the floor. Williamson. Morant with some nice D. There's the drive.
Ja
And
Morant.
finished off by Morant.
Ooh, driving to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
For three, Ingram. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Morant. 13 points in the game. And there's the drive.
Ja Morant.
And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
It's Ingram on the wing. 5 points in the game. Pass to Rubio. And here's Jones. Now here's Ingram. Can they get it? Stymied again with that miss. A subpar 2 for 10 for him.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
There's the lob to Jackson.
Jaren
And Jackson
Jr.
throws it down hard.
Assist goes to
Large, soft
Ja
hands.
Morant.
Jackson can finish above the rim with ease.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Graham. Back to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Step back shot. Out to Morant. Here's Bane. A second chance effort. It's Brooks on the wing. And they'll get another chance. Morant with it. He's got 15. Tries yet again. With the clock winding down. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. It's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Rubio outside. Williamson right side. They need this one. Doesn't go for it. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. 50 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Ingram drawing the double team. Back to Rubio. It's Ingram on the wing. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's Morant. Pass to Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 8 here in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Check their lead. Morant outside. Going inside. And finished off by Morant.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing his lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And here's Ingram from the arc.
And with strength and physicality, Brooks causes problems on the defensive end.
And they double up Morant. Down low. Here's Brooks. Pass to Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
3 points.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
For three, Ingram. And he's good on the three ball. Ingram's got 8 points.
Well, Ingram saw the opportunity to hit a three and wasn't having any of it. That's a cold-blooded competitor.
Now here's Morant for three. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Rubio looking around. Pass to Ingram. Launches it. They get it back. Back to Barrett. From the arc. And that one's good. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Steven Adams.
And Adams with the
Assist
slam.
from Jaron
Improving as a
Jackson
passer.
Jr.
You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Rubio outside to the middle. Here's Williamson. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here's Morant. And here's Brooks from outside.
Dylan Brooks.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant. He's got 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Ingram from the arc. He takes it in. And good that time.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Pass to Bain. And it's Brooks in the corner. Morant with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
It's Ingram on the wing. Ingram drawing the double team. It's Ingram on the wing. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Morant scanning the floor. Payne for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. It's Ingram on the wing. Lots of room. Again, the Pelicans score.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
It's Morant with the drive.
Morant.
And finished off by Morant.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Rubio. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Some changes for Memphis.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. The 3 from Morant.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Inside. Back to Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Pass to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Here's Bain. Barrett covering. Bain, no good. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line, When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Back to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Assisted by.
And that's 12 points for Steven Adams.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Rubio with it. Now defended by Adams. Pass to Ingram. Fires from 18. Back to Hayes. Ingram outside. And here's Rubio. And another shot. And it's Ingram missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Bain. Wants to get it to Morant and does. To the inside. Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
What ferocity on the offensive glass. Jackson demonstrating his awesome work ethic on that possession.
Now Hayes. In the corner, it's Ingram. Three-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. New Orleans making a switch here.
Substitution for your Pelicans. Devontae Graham.
Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Pass to Adams. To the paint. Shoots it up. Can't cash in from close range. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
Defense tries to stop Morant's drive, but his nimbleness ensures he still gets to it.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Graham. He's got 5. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Graham. Valanciunas with the ball. And here is Graham. Guarded by Morant. Clock is at 3. Here's Hayes.
24 seconds.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Grizzlies substitution. Xavier Tillman. Brandon Clark.
Morant with it. He's got 21. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hayes.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. For the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Tillman. Clock at 6. Here's Morant.
Morant.
And finished off by Morant.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Memphis.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
Third team.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
That's tipped. Pass to Valanciunas. Puts up a 3. And the Pelicans get it back. It's Barrett on the wing. Graham with the ball. Guarded by Morant. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's
2
Bane.
minutes remaining in the third.
He's got 19.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Good on the triple.
Desmond Bane.
Baines got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Back to Graham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Bane. 22 points for him. There's the three. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Pass to Tillman. And here is Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Hayes. And here's New Orleans now. Left side, Jones. Over in the corner, Williamson.
Grizzlies 5.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Personal foul.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
So much pressure on Williamson to be a legend out of the gate. He has Hall of Fame tools, but you have to give him time to refine those.
Now here's Jones. Here's the three. Right side, Williams. Pulls up. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Graham gets a wide-open look. And the miss. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's New Orleans with it. Pass to Gasol. Back to Graham. Inside. Lets it go from 14. And that one hits back iron. Outside, Jones. Now, Clark. Here's Melton. Up and in on the layup.
Melton.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now Graham. Pass to Gasol. Back to Graham. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Ball.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Melton with the ball. Back to Jones. This one for three.
Tyus Jones.
Drains the three-pointer. Jones has got himself on the board with three there.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
from the Art Graham can become dangerous. I mean, he's got the accuracy to bury you with threes if you let him.
Clark outside to the inside. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Alexander Walker. To the middle. Fires it up. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Gasol. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
He's been fantastic. He can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Pass to Melton. Back to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Marshall.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Back to Graham. Down low. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Pass to Melton. Clark outside. Here's Tillman. Hernan Gomez covering. Yes, that goes in. Melton's got 4 this quarter.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Three-pointer, Graham. And they will call over the back on the play.
That's his first personal foul.
You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
And it's blocked. Doesn't go that time. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Assist goes to
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Back to Jones. Here he goes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, I'm curious to see what they go with here.
Memphis with the ball. Here's Bain. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Pass to Hernangomez. Now here's Rubio. Knocked away. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Rubio.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hernangomez.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Now here's Morant. Covered by Rubio. Shoots from 12. That one
Morant
drops for him. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Out to the right wing. The three-pointer, no good.
Now, if you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Rubio, right side. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Rubio outside. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Bain. Morant drives in.
Ja Morant.
And finished off by Morant.
Desmond.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Here's Rubio. Offline with his three.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Here's Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Pelicans ball.
And it's the Pelicans ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rubio outside. To the inside. Hernangomez. No good with the layup.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Rubio. Now Hernangomez. And Adams sends it back. To the paint. Jackson with it. There's the lob to Jackson.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Rubio with it. Pass to Marshall. And here's Rubio. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Morant outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
He's certainly not lacking in creativity. Wow, Jackson has some sick dunks up
2
his
minutes
sleeve.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Rubio outside. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Morant right side. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being a leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
And finished off by Morant.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display
For Ja Morant.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
5 on the clock. The tray. Rebound by Marshall. Now, here's Rubio. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was